That's not where I am. I'm in the Europe. It's different from the States. All right, got that ready, got that ready. Let's go. We'll just do another Sakaguchi run so that we can get going quick. The Europe is one of the places to be, that's true. Yeah, it's money and arrangements. Mostly arrangements, more so than money. It is a fair amount of coordination and work to get stuff shipped. Especially when you're not in the States, you're in the Europe. You're in the States, but not in a state? It's fucked up. You should be in a state. You shouldn't have to move anywhere to be in a state. You should just be in a state. Alright, I can't afford another reset, so this one just has to be the sub 3. Easy as. You'd aim even lower? That's because you're author blues. You were one of the ancient heroes of speedrunning. Of course you would aim lower. But not everybody can be author most records blues. Tragic menuing. Most records blues sounds like it's a bad thing to have. No. he literally was doing the most records thing for a while, where he would just show up to various games and steal their world records from them. Imagine, you're just relaxing playing a video game, And then all of a sudden you get a knock at your door, right? It's Author Blues. You open the door and you say, "Hey, Author Blues, my friend, how are you?" And Author Blues says, "Give me your fucking world record, it's mine now." And then he leaves. There was an entire year of that. Off is basically a kung fu movie villain who shows up to your dojo and steals your world record. Yeah, he shows up and he steals your secret scrolls, and then he's gone. Who can stop him? Yeah, me talking about Auth and Auth's world's records. Auth in my chat talking about Author Blues' hair. I mean, the only thing that I think about Author Blues' hair is that this will be a rare case of me saying, "Hey, maybe don't listen to your parents. You should do whatever Sky thinks is the right choice." You do not trust Sky's judgment. Okay, in that case, you should definitely trust your mother. Have I seen the company she keeps? Well, yeah, she's with you, so that's one point in her favor. She does consider me a friend, so like, you know. Yeah, I guess you're right. That's neutral at best. Yeah, fair point. Cool. I'm behind. That's good. I love it when my current PB is faster than my current run. It's good for me. Makes it more exciting when I get a PB. Bird feathers are just fancy hair. That's true. Can you imagine if your hair started growing hair? Would that be fucked up or what? Hair growing hair sounds like Caves of Cud shit. Actually, yeah. Yeah, it does kinda, huh? Called it split ends when they could have had fractal hair. No, actually, I think it's better to call it split ends. Fractal hair sounds too cool. My ATB is just continuously getting worse. I don't love that. Most blue-colored birds have nanoscale structures on their feathers that strongly reflect very specific wavelengths of light because of their shape. Is that real? That's super cool. Blue specifically is almost always structure, not pigmentation. Huh. Wild. Isn't that just what color is in general? Not quite. I'm so way out of my depth here. I am more than open to being told, no, I've completely misunderstood it. But my understanding here is that, like, the way that pigment works is, yes, it reflects certain wavelengths of light. But this would be like, to give a example, this would be like a structure on something that is otherwise white, like a white PET plastic, causing it to reflect blue, versus either coating or impregnating the PET with a pigment, causing it to reflect blue. Those are meaningfully different mechanisms. The point here is that Author Blues is not a bird. I have it on good authority that Author Blues is in fact not a bird. No bird could grow that kind of beard. That would be ridiculous. If you get anti-blue coating on your glasses, will they be more bird resistant? No, actually, birds become substantially more dangerous, but only the blue ones. You can't see them anymore, and then they can sneak up, mug you. But yeah, when we talk about something being structural, in my head, what we're communicating is, are you aware of the... hate this. Are you aware of iridescent chocolate? I'm continuing because I don't have a choice. I can't reset again. Please stop. All of these attacks that you could have been targeting Mog with. Oh my gosh. There we go. All right, this is officially the worst run that I've ever continued out of Welk or out of Marshall. Yeah, Mog finally wakes up naked and punches the guy. Yeah, iridescent chocolate's super cool. You achieve it structurally. Like you don't dye it at all. I need y'all to run fast. Rip Biggs and Wedge? Nah, they're fine. They went on vacation. Nobody saw them die. I'm looking forward to getting just the absolute best luck somewhere. Perfect Gal 1, 2, and 3. Gold Chuplex. Gold Dotaluma. Just gold everything easy. Nitsky, you know, I think that every speedrunner needs an angel on their shoulder like that. At least we're on brand with splits.red. I know what the people want. I'll tell you this, though. I am going to go hard. I am going to consider not doing safeties. I also apparently am not going to delay in front of the wall while the girl looks at the fire. Oops. When your run is finished, is that split ends? No, I feel like you're just in time with that joke. A+. I'm gonna run netless? No. No, I'm definitely not running without a net. I understand how you could be confused about that, though. No, this run has one net. Staring contest. I mean, this run isn't pre-recorded? Friend, there is nothing more boring than I can imagine than going through and doing runs offline just so that I can record them and then playing one back while pretending that I'm playing. All right, last time that I had the guy walk in front of me, I micro delayed here, and that fixed South Figaro. So hopefully that micro delay did it. You wish you were a better Linux DHCP server admin. That's what you learned today. I mean, I've never been in charge of more than a single home. But at that scale, DHCP admin is relatively easy. What you got going on? Dizzy Bum, thank you for the good luck. That's right, anime mode. Safety locks released. One of two things is going to happen. We're going to go Super Saiyan or we're going to get hit in the head with a rock. One of those. DHCP is something you hope to never have to deal with at scale. Yeah. Having been a consumer of DHCP at large scale, I have nothing but respect for people who are skilled network administrators, because that's not me. I could go Super Saiyan and then get hit with a rock. So I run an entire processing chain, right? Like, got a bunch of compressors and EQ and stuff for the stream. I need to just have a flanger on hand so that I can give everybody exactly what they want when somebody says that. I mean, or I could just put it on a soundboard. I could put the actual Goku scream on a soundboard, but I feel like putting my own voice through a flanger would be funnier. Flange on demand would be a very funny bit. Yeah, I hadn't considered having a parallel processing chain so that I could put my voice through arbitrary effects. But now that I've said it out loud, kinda gotta, right? Like, sorta kinda gotta? What's the point of running a VST host if you're not going to use it to its fullest potential? Yeah, for home networks, I tended to use DHCP static assignment via Mac, which is not always, the correct, or not even correct, not always the answer. There's a bunch of devices that randomize their Macs on connection. Yeah, like, not just iPhones, Android phones. My Android phone randomizes its MAC address every time that it connects to a new Wi-Fi network. So, like, it's not 100%. But that's still... Yes, it randomizes its MAC when it connects to a wireless network. Because it turns out when wireless devices that we were taking everywhere with us weren't doing that, they were a fantastic source of tracking. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if per network you could set a fixed MAC address to use. I've never looked into it. Torkasi, thank you very much. Appreciate the good luck. Randomizing your MAC address on your laptop is going to be less effective as an anti-tracking method, unless you're taking your laptop with you and connecting to a bunch of arbitrary networks. Like, outside of the case where you have a DHCP server that has a static address assignment for your machine, you're not going to hurt anything. Please run. Please run. Please run. Rude. Yeah, Kali doing it automatically doesn't mean that you need Kali to do it. I'm pretty sure that every OS period supports changing your MAC address. So whether you've got a Windows machine, a Mac, or a Linux machine, you should be in good shape for that. And also, it should be said, hey, don't use Kali Linux as your daily driver. It's not meant for that. That's a bad use of the distro. Objection coming in with just a super useful first-time chat. Absolutely. Yeah, if tracking is a concern, is something that you're really worried about, especially in your day-to-day, just, I mean, I almost called it basic security hygiene, but being diligent about your security hygiene is going to go a long, long way to helping prevent making it easy for you to be tracked. This is going to be, well, actually I just looked at my PB video, and maybe it's not going to be a red split, but it feels like it's going to be red. Doomfist skip, that's nice. Yeah, very, very slightly green. It's true, green is green. I'm gonna be happy about any PB, even if it's not the PB that I want today. Ah, it's very fast red. Yeah, both in my PB and in this run, I've had actually pretty dire front halves. Not front halves, but front half hours. At the time, my PB was solid golds for the last 3 splits. No, the last 2 of the last 3 splits were gold. And I have since bested those golds, but yeah, it's a pretty bad front half of the run for sure. Yeah, Nitz guy, I was thinking it too. I didn't want to say it out loud. Time for a new color to drop. Give you a blue split. I think Author Blues uses blue splits, right? I feel like I've seen blue timer color on Author Blues' stream at some point. Having had that happen, it's less than ideal. I'm not racing though, so it's not going to happen to me. That's the thing. So for anybody who's not aware, during that cutscene where you're following that guard, the guard takes a step and you take a step and then the guard takes a step. This is hard-coded, and until you take a step, the guard will not take a step, and vice versa. And it just so happens that the other wandering guard that you saw there can be put into a state where that guard wants to walk into the square that you are standing on. And of course, you want to step into the square that the guard is standing on, resulting in a soft lock. That's right. You can soft lock the game in a cutscene. Video games are great. I don't like this movement pattern. He's going to get in my way, and I'm going to be very upset. I'm thrilled he didn't get in my way. If you ever run a splits timer, it will be a gradient from good to bad and exclusively use the matplotlib plasma color scheme. Okay, that sounds... Hey, some egrets. Hey, friend, buddy. You and I have known each other for several years at this point, and I've been a fan of you and your online handle for all of that time. It's time for you to start speedrunning. I need matplotlib plasma color scheme splits in my life, and you are the bird to bring them about. Look at all the nerds in chat telling you that you should do it. You fucked up. You came up with such a good idea that now you've got to start speedrunning. cool shades. Someone did a speedrun of making a burrito. That's true. Kaguya Nikki did a speedrun of making silver or gold, I forget, in Mahjong Soul. That was fun. I think it was silver, because even that took a bunch of games. All right, so what I'm hoping for in the upcoming fight is I want Ultros to punch Edgar and not crit. That'll put Edgar into critical HP. And we might see an Edgar desperation attack that way. Which means I need to get a 1 in 4, followed by a 15 out of 16. So... rude. Second try's good. Did that save any time? Yeah. I was gonna have to do a another Orbital without that. And it also skips the Muscleheads Hate 'em line. So, yes, that saved time. It's fair to assert. It's not optimal. You can save more time with a first try Riot Blade, or technically Edgar can be very slightly earlier with Royal Shock. But still, I mean, Riot Blade second chance after a preemptive encounter on the river. Not too bad. You were looking away and you missed a Riot Blade? I'm sorry to hear that. It was several green, non-concentric crescents, really. They weren't circles. If you can imagine that, then you can imagine what the Riot Blade was like. Imagine that type of shape in such a fashion that it makes you feel very good inside when you see it. You just realize you're going to have to get an HDMI capture card so you can get better recordings of the FPGA emulator. Yeah, I'm potentially in the market right now. I really, really wish that I had access to a Magewell internal card right now so that I could make sure it actually meets all my needs before I shell out for it. Is there a reason for the order of scenarios? Yes, that's a good question. So the end of this scenario is the first point in the game where you can buy smoke bombs. That's way faster than just holding L and R to run away. After that, we go and do lock scenario. And it used to be that the answer was that one's just kind of arbitrary, but we just do it to get it out of the way. But actually, there's a reason for it now. At the very end of the lock scenario, if you pay attention, you're going to see that I delay with the text box up while the screen is shaking. Each frame of that shaking is going to be ticking the NPC PRNG value. So it ticks it, and it's a 256 max, so 8-bit value. And there's a visual cue that alerts runners to there being a, and I apologize, I used to know the exact number, it's either 4 or 5 frame window to manipulate the second Leet River traversal. So the second segment of the Leet River, getting only one encounter on it. So if I do it right, one encounter. If I screw it up, I'll get 2 encounters. Good dog. Hopefully we get a good dog in the next battle as well. Yeesh. That was rough. I mean, I micro-delayed to manipulate a good interceptor roll. Fine, good dog. Neon Gray, you ran a mud? Hell yeah. That takes me back. That takes me way back. You didn't ran past tense a mud. You run one present. Hell yeah. That rules. That rules so much. Kroger, how's it going? You heard this was the run? I hope you heard right. For this to truly be the run, I need to save another minute and 23 seconds. It's not impossible. But there's a lot that needs to go right. It might be the run here at Splits.Neapolitan. Oh, that's true. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm kind of hopeful though. Like, I'm not attached to the run yet, other than I can't afford to reset at this point, so from that angle, like, I would like the run to not end. But despite not being attached to the run, I do kind of want this one to just be a good PB. That would be cool, right? Nori, how's it going? Hey everybody, you should be following Nori. He's one of many, but to me, he is, I think, one of the most recognizable voices of donations at GDQ. Fantastic speedrunner in his own right. Absolutely kicked my ass every time that we've done a race at a GDQ, both on or off the stage. Yeah, but you hosted during Final Fantasy VII. Rude. It's true. Nori is super good at Shantae-related things. Which weirdly also makes him really good at Blaster Master. Not the sort of thing I would expect to say about being good at Shantae, but here we are. You pulled up Namecheap, which informs you that dot train is not a valid TLD, which is surprising to me. Like, dot train feels like an obvious TLD to exist. But fair enough. But it did offer as an alternative name to suplex.train, suplex.baby, which you're passing on because it looks like the cost super duper spikes after a year, not a huge surprise. Please leave. Thank you. Cyan is so good at dying. I want him to stay alive. I'm gonna just call that manipulation. I manipulated that encounter. You think that was luck? No, that was on purpose, for sure. 100% manipulated. That wasn't me being a coward. Kefka.house. Okay, that would be very funny. Remember that scene where Sabin held up a dot house? Brachydactylus, thank you very much for the good luck. I hope you're doing well today. Sabin, don't drop the dot house. Time to go. I'm so incredibly not shocked that somebody has registered Santa.baby. I am mildly shocked that they have not done something with it. Feels like an obvious I mean, I guess, like, that would be real easy to get sued for, though. Hey, y'all want to leave? Y'all want to go? Go. Thank you. .rip is a TLD. Oh, no. All right, I'm going to say the first thing that came to my mind. And I'm going to say very specifically that obviously that is meant to be for, like, memorial websites for people who have passed on. And as such, I don't think that I would want to use .rip, but deadrun.rip absolutely could point to twitch.tv/DinaHacks. Okay, mp3.rip is very funny. That's a good one. Beyblade Let It Rip. According to the wiki, 33% of the domains on RIP are parked. Hoo boy, yeah? Speed.run is GDQ? Hell yeah, that rules. A+, whoever was in charge of registering that domain. You definitely, you earned your salary on that one. Game and games are both TLDs. That, I understand the idea behind those both being TLDs, but that feels like malicious registration. that feels like it's just asking people to. You either have to defensively register both, or else somebody is going to put up a scam on the other one. That was a good hit. 79 is probably not gonna happen. Hey, could you crit when you hit yourself, please? Oh, perfect. Exactly what I needed. Could you please punch Sabin? Actually, punch Cyan, but don't crit. Q. This game is so helpful. You kind of disagree with .zip? I don't kind of disagree with .zip as a TLD. Yeah, there's no justification for zip as a TLD. His name's A. What's wrong with .zip as a TLD? It makes it very easy to end up with malicious links that look like they're pointing to a domain, but are actually not. Yeah, zip is a commonly used file extension. I think that .zip is a bad idea for a TLD for the same reason that I think that .exe would be a bad idea for a TLD. How could that be worse than .com being a TLD? .coms are broadly not run, and at least, which is to say, like, people aren't downloading .coms on purpose. What the fuck did I just do? Yeah, no, I deserve that. I get it. You didn't die. I just threw away some time. I was busy being angry about zip and but yeah, zip is it's a bad idea. Thank you, Al. Thank you for showing up. He's hungry. Yeah. There have been plenty of demonstrations where two links were put side by side, and the question was posed, which of these is not a malicious link? Hey, welcome back, Mr. Cab. Hope you're doing well. Gao has been found, but what about second Gao? Stay tuned. Yeah, I'm doing pretty well. I'm glad to hear that you are at least mostly okay. One of the cool things about using various Unixes, mostly Linux, but you know, go back far enough and I was using free and NetBSD as my mostly free. I experimented very briefly with NetBSD. But one of the nice things about having used various Linuxes or Unixes as my operating system of choice is that I remember when I used to use tarballs. Also, I remember literally earlier today I was using a tarball. Nothing's changed. It's great. I don't have to learn shit. Remember when we had to use .arj files? Fuck no. Tape archive, baby. It's good enough then and it's good enough now. Going to run an errand? I hope to still be running the video game when you get back. Enjoy the trench, don't get aqua raked? Hey, you spoke that into existence. You're the reason that I got that single anguiform. Hey, don't do that. Cyan, come on, dude. Thank you. Yep, they're open standards. Open standards are good things. Child move, child leave. Fake preemptive. I think that the open Libra split was because of Oracle, wasn't it? I don't know what caused OpenOffice to split off from, what was it called before then? It was something. Because OpenOffice was also a fork. StarOffice, that's it. Yes. I don't know what caused that. Something, I'm sure. LibreOffice forked off of OpenOffice. OpenOffice forked off of StarOffice. All right, so a little bit ago I was talking... Oh, I hate this for me. I hate everything about this. I love that. Not that, though. So earlier, I was talking about delaying and watching the screen shakes. And it's right here. And there's a pattern that you're looking for where it goes 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And on 3, you'll get a good Leet River. And like I said, it's a, you know, relatively narrow window. But you can be pretty consistent at it with practice. Yeah, Gao getting stronger on the Velt saves so much time. And with the new stuff that Nirm is cooking up, it's about to become a lot more. I would, however, prefer maybe not having all these back attacks. That would be cool. Have I tried only inputting commands that lead to not getting back attacks? Damn, you know, obviously I haven't tried that. On account of I keep getting back attacks. And when you put it in such simple terms, yeah, you're right. That's what I should do. Yeah, Kefka Tower is the old route. Just no Moogle Charm, which makes it very scary. With optimal step routing and everything, we end up with exactly one encounter with a Great Behemoth, which is bad. So one encounter where we literally have to Joker Doom, and there's no other option. But everything else we can just Warp Stone out of. Yo, bdewd. Thank you very much for the raid. Welcome in, everyone. I'm Tina, and unlike bdewd, I'm bad at this game. So if you want to see somebody who's really not good, we've World record raid? Holy shit. bdewd, what did you get? Am I winning? Not anymore, I'm not. "100% glitchless Chrono Trigger?" Hell yeah, congratulations. So for everybody who's hanging out here, if you're not already following bdewd and you want to follow somebody who's, you know, good at video games, you could do a lot worse. You could just follow bdewd and enjoy good video games. 514.50. Damn. Damn. That's a little bit quicker than the last time that I was looking at Chrono Trigger. Is there like new tech that since like 2 years ago, or? RNG optimizations? Hell yeah. So what you're saying is it just came down to you played the game better. There's not new tech that invalidates older runs. You were better as a person and at video games. Played the game more gooder. Sometimes that's all it takes. There are spots of RNG because it's frame-based. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that's absurd. Congratulations. How's the grind been going for me? I was on pace for a sub 3 yesterday, and I buffered up into Figaro Castle with Locke. So, you know, it's been going good. I was so hyper-focused on going to where I know I have to go as quickly as possible that I completely spaced that I would go to space if I did that. And, hoo boy, didn't work out for me. Yeah, and then on the run back, Gal was also a little shit. It was like 6 try Gal, and yeah, it was rough. To be clear, 6 try Gal won. I got out of Sabin's scenario like a minute and a half down, going into it almost a minute up, which was great for me. It made me feel happy inside. Yeah, Zelda, thanks for hanging out. I hope you had fun. Yeah, Kefka at Narsh is weird now that I've only got 1 earring. And I'm not picking up the rune edge. it's fine as long as ATB is kind to me and Sabin goes first. Otherwise, it's like a little bit sketchy. Okay. So nice to me. Thank you. As I was saying, it's fine. There's nothing wrong with Kefka at Narsh. Nothing bad can happen. Yeah, don't worry. With the current trajectory, I'll be streaming on splits.red soon. Hey, Egrets. If I get Edgar's desperation attack on Kefka, would I call that a clown royale? I would now. I'm stealing that. It's true, the pun did make Tara mad. She's leaving now. The Esper's birthday party is ruined. Yeah, Tara has to go to space so that later on when I go to space, it's good. Minamio, how's it going? You're sick? Stop that. Yeah, nobody authorized any illness here. I'm sorry, you have to be well instead. In all seriousness, I hope you feel better soon. Sloppy Tukey, hey, thank you for the good luck. Yeah, hope you have a great day. Thank you for dropping by. Does mayo belong on pancakes? Savory is usually not what I go for on pancakes. But strictly speaking, like, okonomiyaki frequently is eaten with mayonnaise. And okonomiyaki is often referred to as Japanese pancakes by Westerners. So strictly speaking, yeah. Mushroom pancakes? I've never done that. Mushroom crepes? Absolutely love them. Savory crepes? Amazing. Yeah, I've never done savory pancakes. Now I'm starting to think maybe I missed out. Yeah, mushroom crepes are so fucking good. You don't think you've ever had mushrooms on anything but pizza and steak? Mushrooms on crepes, bdewd. You're welcome. Also, hey, huge shout out to Reverend Gumby for ripping the Chocobo sample so that I can do whatever the fuck I want with it. I don't know how I'm going to use it, but there's definitely going to be a weird vocoder saying Chocobo as some element of the stream. I do not have a rip of the wark. Just what I believe it to be, the wark sound. Oh. Wark or Que? Which hill will folks die on? mean, Final Fantasies that I played were all in the Wark era. Like, I don't think that there's a wrong answer. I just think that there's the answer that kind of exposes my age and when I was in middle school playing these games. Stop punching the same guy. I'm gonna have to menu either way. Don't punch just him. Iris, how's it going? Thank you for the good luck with Apex Legends or whatever game this is. Yeah, that's how the fight's supposed to go when you don't screw up. Yeah, burning that random encounter right before Dodaluma is entirely because I don't want to invalidate my golds. If I don't screw up, I still don't get a random encounter on the walk, so it's fine. It is, of course, 2 extra steps, which is strictly speaking slower, but it also means that my sum of best remains intact. The moral of this story is that speedrunners will do really fucking dumb things to keep their sum of best intact. What screw-ups cause the potion cycle? Primarily the screw-up of having bad luck. That's the big one. Like, if I were to not weight trick appropriately, also, that would be a screw-up, but it's mostly the screw-up of being unlucky. Because Dottaluma has random starting ATB, so it can be very easy or very hard to have a fast fight. Yeah, I mean, you deal a range of damage, of course, and that can probably cause you to need one extra turn. And also, there are certain things that can happen that can cause you to drop the retort glitch, so you have to re-up Cyan's retort, which is, again, not so much a... that's not a player skill thing, that's just a luck thing. But luck is a skill, so... You like when Fire Knuckle procs, so the setup doesn't matter? That's exactly why I changed Fire Knuckle to the other hand. Dine pointed out to me that, yeah, if you swap hands, then the proc doesn't break everything. You just tell the random number generator to give you the number that you need instead. I mean, we do that as much as we can in the run. You joke, but that's a large part of the strategy for the high-level speedrun. Just hit the right frames. Man, I'm so bad at hitting the right frames, though. Turns out, when you actually have to be good, very hard. The offhand proc just does something different in the way that it interacts with the retort counter. I don't fully understand it. Well, you only have to be good at games if you're trying to be good at games. What I recommend is just play a video game and have a timer visible on stream. People assume if you do that you're good. So even if you play like dog shit, people go, wow, you just had an off day. But you must be very good because you've got a timer running. Speak of the devil. Thank you very much for the good luck, Dine. Everyone, if you want to watch the best person at this video game, period, consider following Dine New Atari. I mean, I've definitely seen Andy do non-turbo hovers. But I think that the answer to that is yes, asterisk. You don't have to have a 30 hertz mash to hover. Nope, skills, U. Relic U. Now get earrings. But yeah, there's leeway when you're holding down A. And that's what the hover takes advantage of. You just need to let go and re-grab A fast enough. It is worth pointing out that the faster you're able to do that consistently, the better your hover is. So a 30 hertz mash would be an optimal hover. But yeah, it's just triggering an animation frame, or triggering an animation, which prevents you from falling. And you have more than one frame that you're allowed to hold A during that. I mean, yeah, one frame regrab is definitely a thing. Like, there's a bunch of one frame inputs that every Link to the Past runner does. The thing that helps is that they are one frame inputs relative to another one of your inputs. That helps a ton. I have no reason to believe that the retort glitch works differently on 1.1, does it? I'm pretty sure it's the same. Either way, enjoy the opera. I'll be right back. Hey, I'm back. Yeah, the PlayStation port of this is just a SNES ROM and an emulator, which is particularly impressive given the PlayStation had very little RAM. They did the same thing with the 2014 version. It was just a GBA ROM and an emulator? I didn't know that. I've never played 2014. Is it does it have all the problems with the audio that the original GBA port did? Installed Farming Sim 22 again with a bunch of mods. You can already feel the hours you're gonna waste. Yeah, Farming Sim is like super popular, right? It has audio pacing issues due to the frame rate difference. Ooh, that's rough. They could have made that not a problem if they accounted for it in the emulator. Bummer. Mobile had its own set of problems, yeah. Was mobile the originator for the idea that you could select a Bushido and then have it tick up on its own rather than having to wait for it? Because that is a good change. It is. Yeah, see, that was a good change. That's, I feel, what this game needed. Yeah, sitting and having an uninterruptible thing that you just had to watch with active time battle just felt bad. It's the best thing about the mobile port other than the high-res enemy sprites. Were they like reworked or were they just like upscaled with, I don't know, 2x psi or something? I was trying to think of the name of any scaling algorithm and I failed. Oh, it was basically just 2x psi? Oh no. Oh, that's unfortunate. The boss sprites were genuinely kind of good. Nice. I wonder if anybody got into the game because of that mobile port. Like, there's got to be someone somewhere, right? Just the person who was introduced to Final Fantasy VI via the mobile port, so to them, that's the purest experience. First time that you... Yo. J2, how's it going? It has been so long since I've seen you. Yeah, I'm doing all right. Excellent news, everyone. We've got a girl and a pillar. wonder if there's any, like, really wild speed tech in the mobile port. I feel like it hasn't been very thoroughly explored, so there could be some wild stuff in there that we've just... nobody's ever found it. So I only played Chrono Trigger on the SNES. The DS added content was the grindiest thing that you've seen in a Square game, counting Final Fantasy II Famicom. Yikes. That's not a shining recommendation. Did it at least have, like, a payoff? Oh no. That rat is very scary. Rat is no longer scary. Yeah, 6PR has diagonal movement as far as I'm aware. I think all the PRs do, right? That was the hardest thing for me to get used to when I was learning 1 pixel remaster. Yo, Shane Zell, how's it going? Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of it, but you do get used to it. Exactly right. And if I had swapped out, if I had swapped the weapons around, that would have been a one fight, one drill fight. Bummer. I mean, to be fair, they also didn't sell Radical Dreamers in Japan. Enjoy your game. Give money to Saint Giga. My PB, I did the same thing. Oh, Radical Dreamers was released in Japan. You couldn't buy it. Yeah, it was only available via Satellaview. You had to download it from a satellite. That's why it took so long for there to be a complete rip of it. For the longest time, there was this weird partial rip that you could that got translated, and you could kind of play some of it. Yo, Minimat, thank you very much for the raid. Hey, welcome in, everyone. Did you know? When I'm not trying to make Minimat bleed out on the Mahjong table, I play video games with a timer running. It's very fun. I recommend you try it. Matt, you were trying some new game, I think, from what I saw of the announcement, right? How's it run so far? Doing okay. Like, there's a number of RNG gates that are coming up that can just decide that I'm no longer playing the video game. So yeah, this is the part where the run gets really exciting. Other than, you know, a little minor thing that you're going to see happen. Magitech Factory looks pretty normal. And then the game goes off the rails. So welcome in, everybody. You're here at just about the perfect time. B. Jonas, no. Satellaview was a satellite. That's why it was called Satellaview. In fact, really cool thing that they did is they also broadcast audio at certain times of day. So there was tie-ins with various games that they had. Like there was a Zelda thing where you would get hints from Shahasrala and stuff like that. It ruled. It ruled so much. It was such a cool system, and it was very, very successful and long-lived in Japan. And I wish that we saw more of that style of thing other than the Sega Channel in the States. Oh, 2 extra steps. Yeah, the Sega Channel was an interesting idea, and it was... If you look at it, it feels kind of like Sega trying to do the Satellaview thing, almost kind of, sorta. Except differently, yeah, absolutely differently, yeah. Yeah, there were 3 levels of indirection there, and that was not a mistake. You think dial-up is something you're never going to feel nostalgic for? Yeah, you shouldn't feel like you need to feel nostalgic for dial-up. You know what I remember about dial-up? Desperately wanting to not have dial-up. That's what I remember. Jesus Juice, how's it going? You started with 56K? Nice. That's the fast shit. My first modem was a 9600 baud modem and I hated it so much. Yep, the run can just end here. Yeah, 9600, absolutely. Life of luxury. I hate this. This is bad. Could you not, please? Oh, that actually could be very bad, now that I think about it. There we go. Okay, cool. We're just gonna wait and let Kutan attack. And let Sabin run. Yeah. Cool. Well, could be worse. Oh, nothing there, nothing there. I think that's it. That's probably it. I do anything at this point? I don't think so. Yo, Queen of Lasers, thank you very much for the 300 bits. We are barely still ahead. I'm the worst at this video game. Well, this isn't going to be the fastest ever. Yep. I don't think this works the second time. Maybe it does. So bad at video games, y'all. Relic, you now get running shoes. You get double earrings. Yes. We'll move you after this. You wanna... If I die here, I can stream some Cobalt Core. Cobalt Core is so much fun. It is such a good game for, I've got 10 minutes I need to burn. Yeah, super cute, super fun. Really, really well-calibrated gameplay. I didn't say that you have to cut it off at 10 minutes. I said it's a good game to play when I only have 10 minutes. It turns out that it's very good at just holding on to whatever state the game is in a way that a lot of those sorts of games don't do very well. So I can play a few warps, close the game, get back to whatever else I was doing that, you know, I needed to step away for 10 minutes, or maybe I was waiting on something. And when I come back to it, the game will still be in a consistent state, even though I've closed it. It checkpoints every card played. Yeah, not a surprise. That's basically how it feels. Man, I'm so upset about everything that happened over the last 4 minutes. Hey, Mustang, how's it going? I goofed. I goofed real bad. And I threw away half of the time that I had saved. So the run is still on PB pace, but no longer on a pretty good pace. Yeah. Ifrit was a jerk. I did not get Shivad. But Ifrit tried to really ruin my day. Almost succeeded. Never want a PB by too much? Disagree. At this point, I want a PB by at least 1 minute and 43 seconds. That is very unlikely now. Evan Chaos, how's it going? Just PB by 15 minutes? That's smart. I should do that. Yep, you are definitely here in time for Gao to get stronger on the belt. Did we suplex a train? Of course we suplexed a train. Yep, I deserve this. Damn. That's fine. It's not that big a deal. You have bad news? Our chess game doesn't look good for me? Look. There's one thing that I assume as a constant when we're playing chess. It's that you are better and I am worse. But yeah, I really hate what you've done with your queen. It's not my favorite thing to have to deal with. I would appreciate it, actually, if maybe you would hang your queen instead. That would be good for me. No, I don't do that. Come on. Don't love that. Cool. Awful. Yeah, Opera went pretty well. Think about that guy showing up for work, first day on Magitech duty. It's blasted by a random minecart. Look, the training says you don't stand on the rails. The training says watch your surroundings. Remember not to buffer into Figaro. Yeah, I know. You're right. I'm the worst at this video game. Well, good news about a PB. It's not happening. Rude. Setzer will not live. Yep. Yo, Emma is cool. Thank you very much for 58 months. Hey, no worries. We're gonna show off the end of the run either way. Oh, you don't get experience from boss fights in this game. So actually being dead at the end of the boss fight is only consequential because I have to heal now. But like, PB's super dead, so that's fine. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, congrats on the low pressure run. Upgraded cutscene though, so there is that. Oh, make no mistake, I'm the person who ruined the run. That's fine, there's gonna be more chances. I'm planning on a relatively long one Friday, so. It's true. Fraser and Niles. Strike again. Oh yeah, I'm still playing the run. Yeah, I just got a game out of my mind, get a 1 second PB, and then I got the easiest end of the run to run against ever. Well, the easiest middle of the run to run against. The easiest Magitech factory to run against ever. There we go. Had to workshop it a little bit. Alright, left the house at... Wait, okay, talk to the elder at... Or not the elder, but the other dude at 10. 24:10. "52 seconds behind. I just need to save 53 seconds and this can be a PB. That would be fun. you remove that. Sprint and Genji. Running shoes, and you also get sprint shoes. And you go front. And I buffer the wrong direction. I would have been a little bit mad if we had first try gal. Dweddit, how's it going? There we go. You're not familiar with this route? Don't worry, it's not going to make sense. Goodbye. Just kidding, I'm over here now. It's like playing peekaboo. Where'd they go? Rude. PB's possible. Just in case anybody was wondering. I need hella good luck, but PB's possible. Gal was nice. You know, the third time. This is bad. That input remains active for so long when you use a warp stone. Alright, 2 extra steps. It's not my favorite thing in the world. It's fine. Yeah, warp stones have a much shorter animation, but they're way more expensive and you can only get them later in the game. Right, they just started the spiral. I say that as if there's somebody else that I'm racing and it's not the concept of time. Racing my past crimes. True. I would really love some preemptives though. Well, I mean, less in that sense and more in the sense of, like, they just X is something that I would say about another person that I'm actively racing right now. Oops. Yep. That's another extra 2 steps. Look, you're only saying that that's rude to Cyan because Cyan does actually look like Steven Seagal. Those delays were just me desperately hoping for better RNG. As far as I'm aware, there's no Elite 3 manip. The difference is that Cyan does his own stunts. Pay attention, how often do you see Cyan's face whenever he does a stunt? I'm just saying. All the time? Are you sure? Or is it zoomed out enough that it just, you see a couple pixels? It looks like it could be his face. It could be anyone's face, you don't know. Alright, I'm leaving with the tank glitch now. I have made up some time. Uno Squid, how's it going? All right, so for people who aren't familiar with this, watch the exit cave that I go through. You will see just a very brief glimpse of Setzer's sprite. And that's the moment that some movement gets stored on his sprite character data. I hate it when random encounters are random, bdewd. It's the worst. Right there. PB is possible. I just have to be, like, genuinely good at this now. That's unfortunate. PB is impossible. Never want to PB by too much? That's true. If I PB, I'm going to PB by like a couple seconds at this point. But it will have been very exciting. Grinlet, thank you for the good luck. 1 second PB, let's go. Hell yeah. These are going to be some wild splits to run against. Like, I had my worst Marshall split that I've ever kept a run out of. And then a lot of middling splits where I was just slowly bleeding. And then I decided to gold Dottaluma and Ultros, so that's great for me. But then I decided that it would be really funny to get a 2-minute time loss. Well, yeah, 2-minute time loss versus gold on Gal 2, so not just yet. Look, find the floating continent. That was almost bad. Don't buffer. Lift off. Is it here? No, it's here. There it is. I genuinely don't understand why it doesn't break when this happens. No buffer? Thank you for the reminder. I didn't read it. Good news, though, I didn't buffer. How does this work exactly? We don't fully understand a lot of these glitches yet. The core glitch is that when You have Gal's camera set, which is why you saw me enter Moblies with Gal as the party leader. So when the camera data is set on Gal, and then Gal leaps as the party leader, and then Gal comes back into the party as the non-party leader, it locks the camera in ways that interact with the game in a very strange way. So a lot of these glitches, we don't fully understand exactly how they interact with the rest of the world yet. Rude. Yeah, that was Dante from Shin Megami Tensei 3. So easy to overshoot South Figaro. Trying hard to catch up. I am focusing a little bit more on the game and a little bit less on chat than normal. Profness, good luck catching the train. Try not to suplex it. They don't like that. Yeah, they can't stop you from self-plexing. That's true. Yeah, unless I get, like, super duper RNG at this point, like a bunch of preemptives, there's no way that I catch up. It was fun to pretend that a PB was possible. Yeah, you have to get Celis. She is load-bearing in a cutscene. I'm less ahead than I look like I am. Yeah, she can stay a Moogle. She just can't be fake. the Magitech Factory makes her fake. The Magitech Factory is when she saves the party from Kefka. And then the banquet makes her real again. Warpstone. Daryl. Oh my god. Get out of my way. Buddy. Buddy. I need to look at those specific trees. You don't swap in the corner, or you don't understand the swap in the corner of town. So I saved coordinates on those two characters. You're going to see that matter in just a minute. Notice that those two characters are in the first two parties. They are not the party leaders. That's very important. All right, next encounter, I'm going to need to use slots. Just kidding. Why? Why don't I get Great Behemoth? Why is this okay? Do I get one in here? No. What? Leet River Encounter String! Oh shit! I love this. This is great for me. I'm still behind, but still. That's nice. Okay, so here I swap Celis to the front, and I don't leave the menu except by using a tint. At the end of that tint cutscene, the game wants to warp Celis and Sabin to the coordinates that they have been stored at. There's the only way to trigger that logic, however, is by swapping part. Cool. Good job, buddy. Nice. Is by swapping parties. So I need to get back to that map. I'll save this coordinate here. Get back to that map, and then we're going to swap. So close. Yeah, would have been cool to get a Riot Blade PB. That's fine. Yeah. J2. Remember when you were toying with the idea of learning this game? Dude, you gotta learn this game. You need to run this game. It's so fucking good. So it doesn't use the same encounter string. Yeah, so it all packs come basically from the same schedule. Think of it just as an index pointer into a table. That's pretty much how it works. I wait for like 7 seconds in my PB if I recall correctly. If my Zen timer is better, my Zen timer might be better. Oh my god, if I win by the Zen timer, that would be so funny. I don't think it happens, but it would be very funny. Yeah, there's just one routine for figuring out what pack you're going to be facing. And so they can store essentially a 1-byte pointer into a table. Sabin. So close. So fucking close. Thank you for the GGs, everyone. Yeah, would have been nice if it was 1 second the other way. That would have been funny. I'm probably gonna cut the VOD though. I gotta cut the VOD, right? Like this is a very funny run. Hey, anybody who's ever been thinking about running any game, but especially this game, this run, this time, ignoring my current PB, is 3rd place, right? Like it's 1 second off from 3rd place. Anybody can do this. You absolutely, if you think this game looks fun, you should be doing this speedrun. You watched me completely fumble the ball time and time and time and time again. And still, I'm 1 second off from 3rd place. This is in anybody's grasp. Gumby, yes, definitely do learn this speedrun. This speedrun is so much fun. Your brain can't keep this consistent for 3 hours. So, I've been running this game since 2015. So, at this point, I don't run with notes unless there's like a major route change. I was running with notes for the first week of this new route change. I've only recently stopped running with any notes again, but people run with notes. You can just have a Google Doc up. There's a really good Google Doc for a slightly older route, but It's got everything that you need to learn, and then it's just some gal shit after that that you have to pick up. Oh yeah, nobody has to learn this. I said, if this looks fun and you want to run this game, you should run this game. Anybody can do this. Every single game that's longer than 10 minutes you run with notes? Yeah. Why not? One of my favorite speedruns of all time. Final Fantasy VII at Summer Games Done Quick 18? 17? I forget which one. But I referenced it earlier when Nori was in here. J2 was on the fucking couch for it. It genuinely one of my favorite runs of Final Fantasy VII of all time, just period. Dude just sat there with notes. He was 17, thank you. There's no shame in it. Like, these runs are long, and there's a lot to keep in mind. I should submit this as my new PB. I've already submitted the better run as my new PB. I can't submit this as a PB, but I'm gonna upload it to YouTube because it was a wild run. Yeah, no, there's absolutely no shame. And if anyone tries to give somebody shit for having notes, fuck them. Like, we're playing video games. You're allowed to look at some notes. Have El Magus invalidate my other run, please. This one needs to be my PB. No. What if it was 1.04 seconds faster? If it was 1.04 seconds faster, I would be 1.04 seconds happier. Yeah, can't read during an RPG. It's banned. Yeah, I mean... Yeah, there's definitely something to be said. If you don't have time for it, then you shouldn't do it. Yeah, straight up, like I said, if this looks like fun and you want to do it, you should do it. If you're more interested in just hanging out and watching somebody else do the run while you're doing other stuff in the background, I've got great news for you. There's a bunch of good runners who do that, also me.